Hey guys, welcome. It's me again, your girl, Destined Child. So, today I want to talk to my sisters, parents. My sisters that have kids that are parents. I really want to talk to us. What is going on? Like, what is happening? What? Who said disciplining your child is wrong, or why is it that a lot of us, a lot of us mothers are against discipline our kids or even people around us to correct or discipline our kids? What is happening? Okay, fine, I get it. I know a lot of us come from homes where we were tortured because that's not discipline. It was there is discipline and there is discipline, torture, and abuse. That's what some of us went through because where the offense or the crime does not is not equivalent to the punishment given. Uh-uh. That's not discipline. I get it, but at the end of the day, if some of us still sit down today and be like, yes, I'm grateful for going through that kind of I want to say training, I want to say no, that kind of upbringing. I'm glad I went through it because that kind of shaped most of us our lives. It helped us become better people today, most of us. But then we grow up and then we see I see a lot of our sisters today who don't correct my child. I'm the mother, nobody should correct my child. But then when that child embarrasses them in public, then that's when they want to correct the child. No. No, sis, that's not how it works. First of all, that child does not have the foundation, the basic. Because if you let your child at every given time get their way at home, or you look at them destroying things, doing things, throwing things, or even hurting other kids, or even doing things that they should not be doing, and you sit back and just look at them and, he's just a kid, she's just a kid. What are you teaching that child? Fine. So if you let him or her do whatever they want at home, what makes you think when you're in public, then you can tell them what to do? Some of us have kids where some of our sisters, some of us, let me include myself because I'm also a parent, so let me don't exclude myself. Some of us talk to our children and they don't listen. Some of us, when we tell our children to do something, they look at you and see right back and go back to whatever they were doing. And you just let them go. Some of us have kids where you talk, they talk right back at you. But then, or some of us have kids or we have people around us. When our children do something wrong and they want to correct them, some of us get angry. He's my child, she's my child, don't correct my child. That's why I'm here to raise my child. But then when these kids grow up and turn out bad, that's when they start, or even when they talk to these kids or when these kids embarrass them in public, that's when they want to turn to the same people that they were telling, don't correct my child. Oh, my sister, look at what my child did today. No. That's when most of these women now, most of these mothers, these young mothers, that's when they realize, oh, when our people say it takes a village to raise a child, that's when they understand it. But then when it comes to the discipline part, discipline aspect, nobody should touch your child. Nobody should correct your child. Nobody should scold your child. Nobody should tell your child what they should do. That's not how it works. So what makes you think then that if somebody sees this child later on or in the future sees them on the streets or where they are in trouble or something, they need help, they need guidance, they need direction, what makes you think that person will stop and actually intervene when you, the mother, the parents, have made it very clear to that person to stay clear of your child, not to discipline, not to correct, not to help you, pretty much. Or you don't want them to be part of discipline, right? The discipline aspect, but you want them to be part of the saving when push comes to shove. Because then when you go into public, into gatherings, then these children end up disrespecting, humiliating, embarrassing people. That's when you want to automatically train them, correct them. But what kind of example have you been to them? What kind of things have you let them know that it's okay to do? What kind of privileges have you been giving them at home? What kind of training have you been giving them at home? What? You can't expect to let a child get away with everything at home, and all of a sudden you go outside, you think they should behave or they should act accordingly, or not to cry for things that is not theirs. No, that's not how it works. It starts at home. As our people say, home is the first school, and the parents are the first teachers. If you are teaching this child it's okay to throw things, to be disrespectful, to talk back at adults, to not listen or to ignore adults when they are being spoken to, that's what they will do to you. That's what they will end up doing to you, because you're teaching them. So I'm not saying raise your child the way you were raised, I mean with an iron fist, or raise your child or torture your children or abuse your children, but train them well. Let's give our children the basic necessities in life. Let us teach them the basic, the fundamental things in life. Respect, appreciation, how to act, how to speak, when to speak, where to speak, who to speak to. These little things, these basic things. I'm not saying, okay, let people or give people the green light to discipline your children, your child or your children to the point of where they abuse them. No. But you alone cannot raise your child, because there are certain things that child will not do in front of you, but that child will do in front of your friends, your sisters, your brothers. Let them know it's also okay for them to correct that child. There are certain things you will not see it's bad, but they will, that's not right. Don't tolerate it. So let the community know they are welcome to help you raise that child. They are welcome to correct that child. Let them know you want them to be a part of that child. You can't push everybody away in the name of wanting to be the only parent or wanting to be the only person to correct your child or discipline your child, but they expect that same community to come to your help when things go bad. No, that's not how this life works. That's not how things work. That being said, I hope this video resonates with somebody somewhere or helps someone somewhere, and that they learn something. They at least pick the sense out of what is being said, and help save your child's future, or help guide your child into, or help grow or raise your child into good, respectful, and virtuous people. So raising a kid is not easy. Parenting in general is not easy. So first of all, with two parents it's hard, so I can't talk about if you're doing it alone. Even if it's two people doing it, it's still hard. So take and use all the help you can get. Don't try to shoulder it all alone by yourself. It's not that easy. Use the help you can get, and make use of that opportunity, and raise your children well. Let's raise our children well. Let me correct that. Let's raise our kids well and train them in ways that will see them tomorrow and be proud and be happy and proudly say, that's my kid. Okay? Have a good one, everyone, and stay blessed. Make better choices. Remember, you're loved. You're awesome. Peace out.